Welcome to the Rick Helps Real Estate Show, April 1st edition, where I said, you know what, we're going to see an explosion of expired listings, and we did not. We saw them go up quite a bit, but they didn't explode. I was expecting at least 2,000. And the reason is I was looking, especially on a survey, and there's a lot of people out there just testing the market. I'm going to list, I'm going to see what happens. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I'll take it off the market. Maybe they just haven't done it yet. Maybe they didn't sign 90-day listings. Maybe it's going to expire May 1st, April 15th. I don't know. I still think that day is coming if people truly meant what they said, that they were testing the market. There were only 27% of you that said you had to sell in a recent survey that they did. And we're seeing it in other studies, not just little old Rick spreadsheet. But the spike did not happen. But we did have 771 expired listings this week. And one of the things that I am seeing is that in the 7-day moving average that I tracked this week so far, I'm going to turn off my ringy dingy there. We actually had more contracts than we had new listings. When you take the new listings and you pull out the canceled and expired, our new listings drop below 3,000. But our new contracts are up above 3,000 by almost 400, 3,408. That means we had 474 more homes go under contract than what came on the market. And that's going to show up here as it did a little bit last week. Now, I figured that with expireds exploding, we're going to see this number come down and kind of start drifting down towards summer. I'm projecting we're going to be right here, that little red dot. You can see it's flattened just a little bit, not much. But if we now have more contracts than we have new listings, it only makes sense that next week when we look at this chart, it's going to be slightly down. Will it revert back and start growing? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything out there that's going to make people start listing. Now, I had a couple videos out on the fact that the Canadians are pretty ticked off at the U.S. right now. They're extremely angry, and they're listing their homes for all the political reasons that are out there, and that's just not moving the bar. I'm sorry. They have 4% of our total homes down here in the valley, and they're not all going to sell, so maybe 2% of them. So you're not going to, those of you thinking, oh, the Canadians are out, here come the prices, are coming down. Don't hold your breath. The numbers aren't there. I did a video on that came out Sunday night. You might want to check that one out. Now, here's the months of supply. They started going down, and they spiked up to 4.3. Based on what I just showed you, this is going to be down here next week when this is populated. So it kind of looks, again, like my EKG. So the new listings month supply is going to go down. Why? Because we have more contracts than we have listings. So the absorption rate's going to improve going forward. And whether or not it holds, I kind of doubt it. This is a week-by-week thing when we're looking at the data here. This is the list price sales per square foot, 12-month average. You can see the disconnect here. You can see that the list price is certainly above the actual sales price, $306 a square foot versus $299. It's been growing for quite some time. It's not a huge gap, but when you look at some of the other data, it is a huge gap. Sellers are still coming in way above. They are improving, getting better at it. This is the number of price changes we've had per week, 3,495. When I go back and look at the number of price changes for the last 7 days, this chart will be updated on Monday. We're at 5,400 according to the MLS. Right back here it says price change 5,266. That'll show up on this graph here. Now when we look at that, we have 3,495, and I did a little math here. Bear with me. I had it up there. When I take the number, the total amount of price changes is $67 million. That's an average of $20,000. So on average of the price changes that are out there, people are coming down $20K. Average cumulative days on market coming down just a hair, down to 77.1. No reason to expect that to improve. And this is the listing success rate by calendar month. Up, down, up, down. We're currently sitting at 73% for normal. Here's all listings. We're looking at 73%. Condos, what is your listing success rate for condos? And I'm going to have a video coming out about condos here pretty soon. Boy, that one's just rough. That's hard to tell. It's showing me short sale. No, I don't want that. We're going to have to clean that up and take a look at that. That one's not giving me what I want. It's giving it to me, but I'm seeing short. This is REO. This is normal, 74%. So that's the blue line. Let me look at condos here. See, I don't edit. Those of you sending me emails a week from different countries saying, do you need help with editing? I probably do, but I don't. Condos, you're 68% for your listing success rate. Not as high as single family homes. So condos a little tougher. That happens this time of year. It shouldn't be happening this time of year. It's springtime, but everything's quite a bit different right now. So the big spike in expired listings did not happen. Am I disappointed? No. I kind of thought if we had a big spike in expired listings that would be very good for sellers. Wouldn't be great news for buyers because now there's less homes to choose from. So there's more homes out there for you buyers. You have a little bit better situation for sellers, not much. You can see that the inventory's starting to level off. What's it going to be like this summer? Well, we don't know until we watch this trend through the month of April. So if you have any questions, be sure and shoot me an email at rick@rickhelps.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my weekly newsletter in the description down below. Thanks. Take care.